So students, let us go to the next thing, that is midpoint theorem. Now what is this theorem? Let us see. So consider a triangle and take any two sides and take the midpoints. So I'm taking the midpoint of this side and the midpoint of this side. That is the middle point of these two sides. You could, if you wanted to, you could choose this side also. That is your wish. And you can take any two sides. For now I am taking these two sides. Okay. Now join these two lines. So what we are going to study in this theorem is the properties of this line. That's what we are going to study. So by just looking we can understand that this line is parallel to the third side which we didn't take. It's parallel. We can see that. So we'll write here parallel. Then what I am going to extend this red line. Okay. And I'm going to extend it till it becomes equal to the yellow line. Till it becomes equal to the yellow line, I'm going to extend it. So okay, now I made it equal. Now I'm going to connect those two sides. Okay, so now what do I have? I have a parallelogram. Do you see that? This whole thing is a parallelogram. Now I want you to focus on these two triangles. Are they congruent? Let us check. This angle is equal to this angle. Why? Because they are alternate interior angles. These are two parallel lines, and then there is a transversal here. So we see that these two angles are alternate interior angles. Okay. Then this angle is equal to this angle because they are vertically opposite angles, and this side is equal to this side. Why? Because we took this point as a midpoint, the middle point. So therefore this side has to be equal to this side. So what do we see? By A, then another A, and an S in between, we saw that these two triangles are congruent by the ASA rule of congruence. Okay. So because these two triangles are congruent, by CPCT I can say that this side is congruent to this side. That means this side is equal to the other side. So these two sides are equal by CPCT. Now this whole side is equal to this side, right? That is how we drew it. This whole side is equal to this side. That's how we drew it. Now therefore, and also this side is equal to this side, that also we saw. So because of that, this side should automatically be the half of the third side, right? So what do we see? It is half. Therefore a line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is always dash to and dash of the third side, is always parallel and half of the third side. Students, this is the midpoint theorem. You take any two sides of a triangle, join them. So any two sides of a triangle, take the midpoints and join them. You will see that mid line segment joining the midpoints is always parallel and half of the third side. Okay, so this is a thing that is true for triangles. So that's all for this chapter, and here by this we end this interesting chapter of geometry on which we studied polygons, especially triangles and quadrilaterals. But remember that congruency is not just something that is dependent only on triangles and quadrilaterals. It can be applied to any shape. Congruency just means identical, to fall together. That's all. We applied congruency only in triangles and four-sided shapes, that are quadrilaterals, but it can be applied to any other shape also. Okay, so that's all for today, and see you later. Bye bye.